So this is Nintendo's plan. Make our existing game world much better. Better Zeldas, better Marios, better partnerships creating games like Resident Evil 4, but also exploring other worlds in interactive entertainment. For us, this is a passion. This is a mission of adventure. And most importantly, we want you, the creative heart for our entire industry, to take that journey with us. You may remember from E3 last year that we explained that DS had two meanings, dual screen and developer's system. And Nintendo Revolution is a developer's system too. With IBM, we are creating Revolution's core processor, which we have codenamed Broadway, because Broadway is the capital of live entertainment. With ATI, we are developing the graphic chipset codenamed Hollywood, because Hollywood is the capital of movie entertainment. With Revolution, we are determined to create the new capital of interactive entertainment. Now, a couple of specifics. First, contrary to much speculation, I can announce today that Revolution will be backward compatible. The best of the Nintendo GameCube library will still be enjoyed by players years from now. Second, as I said earlier, we intended to incorporate wireless technology in all we do. Therefore, Nintendo Revolution will be Wi-Fi enabled, built into every system. Thank you. And third, even though the game experience enjoyed by players will be far different on Revolution, developing for it will be familiar. It will not require a steep new learning curve. In this way, just like Nintendo DS, it's a place where the best idea, not the biggest budget, will win. And make no mistake, we expect third-party publishers will be fully supportive of what we are doing. From this point forward, in support of all of our product lines, Nintendo will be expanding our development reach. Some of these new games will come from larger internal teams. Some from the kinds of game partnerships we've formed with third parties over recent years. Maybe someday we'll work on a game together. I'd like that. If you don't mind, I will finish today with memories from one more franchise in my development career, Super Smash Bros. At the time it was being developed for Nintendo GameCube, I was already working full-time for Nintendo. But my heart told me I was still a developer. So I assigned myself to how to rejoin the team finishing the game. Once again, I was living on the Japanese developers' diet of chips, pizza, and rice balls, and walking through the night from their offices. It was possible to see Mount Fuji, which many say is most impressive if you are willing to wake up and see it at dawn. But during this period, just as years before with our Kirby games, we at HAL would see the sun shining on the mountain before we ever went to bed. Many say the sight of the first light on Mount Fuji inspires them. But for me, I hope I never see it again. I also remember the first version of Smash Bros. Developed for Nintendo 64. The concept for the game, as you know, was to take the classic friendly Nintendo franchise characters and have them, as you say here in America, beat the heck out of each other. The idea was not brand new. There certainly have been a lot of fighting games. And the characters looked pretty much the same way they always had. So when we brought the idea to Nintendo, the concept did not sound hip or cool or revolutionary. And because of all this, there were people both inside and outside Nintendo who did not strongly favor our idea. And this was the environment that our team worked under. That attitude remained until the moment of truth, the moment when testers began picking up the controllers and actually playing the game. This is what happened. People smiled, then laughed, then began shouting to each other. That was the moment when everything for Smash Bros. Changed. And I must tell you, this was also one of the proudest moments in my development career. Yes, the Smash Bros. Series has become a great worldwide success because it sold over 10 million copies worldwide. Thank you very much. But the memory of that first moment when the testers began to play stays with me always. That is that moment that I call success. We at HAL found a way to bring our idea to life. Our team believed deeply in the concept, and we did not waver in our approach. So, in this important sense, we at HAL, we are just like every one of you. Even if we come from different sides of the world, speak different languages, even if we eat too many chips or rice balls, even if we have different tastes in games, every one of us here today is identical in the most important way. Each one of us has the heart of the gamer. Thank you very much for your attention.